Nerds are hot. You just don't have any confidence yet.
Now, why would she think that? You know what I mean?
Didn't come with my rewind.
Why would she say nerds are
No
hot?
worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Oh. I mean, look,
No,
man,
I'm
that's not a look of love. I don't know what is.
Because
And of
we're
course
camping
Chloe
instead
wouldn't
of attacking
notice
each
it.
other, outer versus
And now she's gonna totally blow it off
think
again.
I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's jet.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
A moment to just forget everything for 5 minutes. That's all it took. See, I think Max is starting to notice it a lot more now. I've always said that. Like, now she's older and more developed, she's starting
I feel
to
like we just went swimming
be a
in the
lot
pool
more
today.
open, but at the
You look
same
cute with
time
your hair
she's
soaked in
probably
chemicals.
a little confused.
know.
But again, because it's so natural with Chloe, they've been together so long,
Hi.
they wouldn't even think of it anyway. You know, they just think of it as normal. They don't even like intend on being like that. You know what I mean? Shit, where are we going?
Move, Max. Don't waste your power on getting busted.
Are you shitting me?
So how did they even know they were here? And that's definitely David. That wasn't a good move.
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
I could use my power, or just look for a hiding spot, or both.
Where are they? Hello?
There we go. But yeah, again, it's like, it's so low-key romantic, but at the end of the day, it's like, oh, it's normal. Because it's so normal and they do it so often, they don't
Hello?
actually realize
Anybody
it.
there?
But I think the openness is starting to like get there. It's like Max, for the
Better not
first
try any
time
Halloween
ever,
pranks after today.
just by the
Serious.
look in her eye, she was like, just stood there with like the
something
biggest
over
smile on her face. She probably didn't even notice it. I don't know.
Who's here?
Maybe.
I got a flashlight and a stick.
I mean, if it's one of those sticks that security guards use, that can be brutal. There you go. I was kind of like wondering how I was going to do this at first.
We are so invisible.
Yes.
Let's bail.
She's got her hand again, look. I'm watching. Nah, I'm joking. I just love it, man. It's just like,
Wait, turn around. They're coming.
it's like, I think at
find
this
another way
point they
out.
know how,
Oh, this is bullshit.
because it's so natural, how they
You can't
feel
go back to your
doesn't
dorm now.
even,
You're a Blackwell
like,
fugitive. Crash at my place tonight. You want me to
Really, I'm
crash
sure
with
the
the Blackwell
business
security
I'm
outfit
sure
so
this
we'll
will
all
be
be
safe.
safe?
Okay. I'm
Into
just
the car.
outright dogging, just ignore me. But you know what I mean?
Get in.
But oh yeah, I'll go into more into that kind of theory in a
Later, fuckers.
minute. See you, nerds!
We are so fucking awesome.
Yes, we so are.
See, even when they're older, right, and they do these sorts of things, I think that was Max's first ever inkling. I think it was starting to be realized from there on out. And she probably didn't even realize it at the time, but it was subconscious, you know what I mean? It was just subconsciously doing it. It wasn't like she forced it, but her subconscious did it for her. You know what I mean? Her subconscious just looked into Chloe with her eyes like that. She kind of subconsciously did it. You know what I mean? I think with what Chloe's been saying in the whole thing, like she does it again. Max does it again. Did you notice that? Yeah, but I think Chloe is a lot more open. It's that's why I think that, say, Blake and Yang are very similar, because Yang can be more open about it, while Blake can be more reserved, and that's why I think Chloe kind of mirrors Yang and Max mirrors Blake in some way. The
Always
only
remember
real
this
difference is that Blake is a lot more
Photobomb!
Photo hog.
reserved, as it were. Yes.
It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted.
Yeah.
So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch.
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically.
Yeah.
If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
No, you don't. You're suspended, criminal.
Nobody suspended my homework.
Yeah.
If I don't turn it in, the school will contact my folks again. And Max gets in more trouble.
What can they really do from Seattle, Max? There's not a lot they can do from there. Don't worry about it too much. Not that they would anyway, I don't think. So, did Nessa, like, believe what Max said about
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
the drugs and everything? Pressing tab. Glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, driving is actually popular, so I'm buying the tickets now. I'll have an extra one in case you change your mind. And then more. Max doesn't reply. I wonder why.
Supplies are endless in the evening by the morning bell.
At least we haven't been identified. Yet.
Fire and police departments responded to a break-in and vandalism on Blackwell Academy campus around 1:30 a.m. Police have not identified any suspects yet.
Coffee and the
Police arrested a new man with a sword at All Night Donuts off Painter Road at approximately 8:52. The unidentified man was charged with being under the influence of energy drinks and metamorphosis. What? He is being held without bail for further investigation.
Thank God she's okay. I wonder when I can visit her.
Following public suicide threat at Aqua Academy, Kate Marsh is reportedly in stable condition under supervision of KO Bay May Center. Med Center.
so many men stronger than me.
Oh.
Thrown their
I'm pressing W.
Chloe is so damn cute. She's really trying to suss out what my vision means.
but me, I'm not a
I might as well start blazing if I was dumb enough to get suspended for weed. Time to put on your daily armor, Max. Nice. Chloe put my pic on her phone.
Boom!
I must have proved I was worthy again.
Freaking boom, baby! Ha ha! Yes!
Jesus. Now I am the
That pic is on her phone.
This guy
Freaking
is
boom!
serious and scary.
Did I mention that this is my favorite episode of the whole thing? Not mainly because of that, but, you know, just like how it started to really pick things up. You know.
so easy in the evening.
Frank might think twice about messing with Chloe now, but if David finds out, shitstorm.
Yeah, I mean, he has got more guns.
Inside my pocket, we can share it.
Oh. Where is it over here?
Promise to stay conscious. I'll try and do
Wow, so
There we go.
that was my 10th birthday. I didn't know Chloe kept this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what got me thinking about earlier. Did Rachel piece together that Max was still a huge part of her life, no matter what Chloe tried to do to keep her out. Did Rachel realize that? That she might be just merely a replacement for Max?
that started all of this.
Maybe. I mean, again, there's something later that kind of makes me think that.
The feeling
But
never did.
maybe, I mean, there could be some truth to that.
The fact that she put the
I don't
photo
think-
next to Rachel's is so touching.
I don't think that's malicious. You know what I mean?
Is one way.
I don't think it's malicious. But yeah, of course. In a heartbeat, Max. She did say that.
I don't think I'll be moshing today. I love this song.
I wonder why Chloe put it on then. See what I
Chloe
mean?
seems more relaxed
like-
now that she has that money from the handicap
Oh,
fund.
hang on. Over here.
Wow. I remember this old phone.
See?
We decorated it
See?
together.
That picture, that phone that Chloe uses in Before the Storm is that phone as well. The pictures, even in the first episode, the pictures you see, it's like Rachel had to know all of this, right? She had to have seen all of this at one point. And like I said, even Chloe's blue hair is a symbolism to Max. I truly believe it is. I could be wrong, I could be totally wrong, but it just... Maybe Rachel at one point just thought she just became a replacement for her, and Max would always... number one, win out, even though Chloe wouldn't admit that. Like I said, I don't think it was anything malicious. I think Chloe was just like, yeah, it's just like Rachel has to know it because Chloe's putting it in plain sight. You know what I mean? Pictures there, her journal with letters to Max, the phone there. I mean, the cell phone obviously is not that thing, because she probably had one of Rachel and her pictures on it beforehand. I'm just talking out of my ass, but
I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were
I'm trying to make it sound like I'm not trying to start a shipping war or anything, because like I said with the whole Amber Price thing, I understand it. I completely get it. But the one thing that I don't know whether to mention this now or later. Let's see what all that was about, actually. After we went to... I remember what my journal entries were about, which anime character I wanted to be, or my dreams of being... Speaking of fear, okay. I'll try to go through these as quick as possible so I end up reading it. Because I'm probably disrupting the playthrough like that. But, like I said, I want to take in everything one last time. Because this will probably be the last time I play it. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building. So was Chloe that persuaded her to do it? Chloe's alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true. Good point. Going outside, multiple wells, blocking the way. Sure is in my way, but it's no match for my room power, and I'm gonna meet Chloe bad, Max. Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off, considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive about others' feelings. No, it's not that. Yes, there was something incredibly awesome about breaking into our own school and the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right. How can we break in without a key? She actually took $5,000 in cash from our had to count fund because that's gotta be legit. I know, right? I can't think of a faster route to karma hell, but it would be clear Chloe's debt to Frank. It would clear Chloe's debt to Frank. I'll make a way out to the fund. It's probably not full to fund, Max. But you don't really know that, do you? After all, saving a life is a priority, as is my habit with Chloe. No matter what, our fames seem bound together for better or worse. Usually worse. Oh, Maxie. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided that we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the otter lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. Incompletely skinny dip, but close enough to get into big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the I just don't give a fuck side of me, even if it hasn't always served her well. She's just sort of moment of not giving shit. Me too. Just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers of Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble. Especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She used me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Oh, look. Oh. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. Sometimes we get past the security guards as a spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stuff our way past, especially when you have to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense, exciting, hella like Chloe Price. Oh. Sorry.
Yes, but sadly, we're not kids anymore.
At least you can date now, right? My dad was terrified of the day I would discover boys.
I wonder why. And I don't think it had anything to do with boys whatsoever. Like I've always been convinced that William and Joyce knew all along. And why would William act like that? I don't think it had anything to do with boys. I don't.
As Blackwell proves, boys are trouble.
And way fucking gross. As you'll discover soon enough.
Oh, okay, woman of the world. Please tell me what it's like to get that first magic kiss.
Sorry. Didn't mean to get you all worked
Doesn't
up.
mention Rachel.
I just don't think anybody is good enough for you. Besides me.
Oh, why would you say that? That's so a Yang thing. Like, she just acts on it. She didn't mention the kiss to Rachel. Which makes you think, doesn't it? Was that canon? Was the tattoo canon all along? No?
Chloe seems more relaxed now that she has that money.
I'm not.
From the handicapped fund.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I am not doing this giddy shit saying that Pricefield is better than Price. I'm not doing that, okay? I'm not. I'm trying to logically think for myself. You know what I mean? It's like I haven't mentioned it yet, but
If I stayed hidden,
like I said,
no way would I have been suspended.
you were suspended for no reason. See, this is a thing, right? Why didn't Max tell her parents, and then her parents and Max and go and sue Blackwell for unfair suspension? Because it's not fair. Because, like I said, there was no procedure in finding out that if Max took drugs or not. They just suspended her
Still
on the
reeks
spot.
like a
So
chlorine
why did they not go and sue Blackwell
See
for
if you
it?
can find a suitable outfit.
They had a
for
case, you know what? They had a case. They had a case that, you know, it's unfair suspension because there was no proof that Max ever did drugs. It was just a wild accusation for David Madsen. So they could sue the school and David Madsen for all they have. And yeah, just sue their asses. They had the grounds to sue them. Principal Wells left the door open for them to be sued because Max did nothing wrong because there was no proof of it. It was word of mouth from David Madsen, and because Blackwell decided not to do a procedure and check that the accusation was true first, they suspended Max on the spot, even though it wasn't proven to be true. Then Max and her parents had every right to sue Blackwell for it.
Okay.
They should have
Time for some
done.
Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there
Of course
you
it
go.
would be Chloe Claus.
Rachel
funny,
left
huh?
a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
It's the easiest decision of the fucking game! This is the easiest decision! Of course! See, there has to be a reason that Chloe would ask that. This is very Yang, you know? It's just very outgoing. That's why I compare Chloe to Yang. Because it's something Yang would do. Like, yeah, just go for it. I wonder... You have to wonder if the thing about I said in episode 1 was true, and the tattoo was what she requested back after the play. Was Max her first kiss? Oh, that would just be adorable, wouldn't it? See, I love this because one of the reasons I love it is because it's another push for Max. It's another push of her development because look how this turns out. This is very interesting. She just goes.
Damn.
Maxine Caulfield
hardcore,
doesn't
Max.
just go
Now I can text Lauren and
unless
tell him he doesn't stand a
it's
chance.
something she really wanted
Unless
to
he's
do.
into
Like,
girl on girl action.
see,
You're such
I
a
like that because it's two things, right? It's another
that was
one
priceless
of
when I
Max's
kissed Chloe.
empowering
She didn't think I would.
decisions, like not using her power to save Kate. It was empowering for her, and what I liked was how Chloe was like, oh shit, she actually did. What caught her off guard that she actually did, because she never expected Max to do it because of how Max is. But Max is gaining so much strength from all her experiences that it caught Chloe completely off guard, and she was like, damn, she actually did. But, you know, there has to, that wasn't just a joke. I mean, come on. All that in the pool, all that development in the farewell episode, come on, dude. It's not just a joke. You're not fooling me.
You better not rewind and take that kiss back.
Hey,
You know I'm hotter than those Seattle art holes, right?
Does she know Max is trying to, figure out if she likes her or not, and Chloe's kind of giving her a push, like, yeah, act on it. It's like I go back to Ruby again. I need to really keep moving. I go back to Ruby again, and there's this whole thing in season 2, I believe, and this whole dance thing is involved, and Yang is like, they have a talk, and kind of have a semi-fight
Looking
sort of
sick,
thing.
Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka bro.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
have to,
it's
break
not.
it
That's
down
not your
first.
zone, Max.
I promise not to tell.
Yeah, but it's like
Not
it's
rewind and
season
find
3
out,
of Ruby. Season 2 of Ruby. Yang and Blake had their talk thing, and Yang is like so openly flirting with Blake, it's not even subtle. And one guy on YouTube actually did a Ruby Moments thing, and he said it was almost like Yang knew that Blake was into her and trying to get that on it. I wonder if that's what Chloe's doing
Oh my god.
with that.
That smells so amazing.
It's the marshmallow! From Max, thank you very much for reaching out on the roof. You're the only one who was there, and the only one who truly cared. I had to believe you were sent to give me hope. Oh, you were so adorable, Kate Marsh. You're so precious, damn it. It's so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers. Oh.
It's like when we
No.
were kids here.
The precious cinnamon roll Kate Mars. She's on the mend. I love it. See, I really think that really suits Max. I'm probably biased, but
Check out Mad Max.
I think it suits it.
Ready to fucking thrash. I'm so
You should
hardcore.
have gone back to Blackwell with that outfit. I think they did. You should have talked to Justin. He would have totally been like, oh yeah, she's flashy now. She's wearing this kind of outfit. I think Rachel was Max's side actually. Now that I think about it. Oh,
Check out Mad Max.
sorry.
Ready to fucking thrash. I'm so hardcore.
You can see it, right? Throughout the episode, she's changing. And that's what caught Chloe off guard. I don't think she expected Max to change that much, that she was going to go, yes. But younger Max wouldn't have done that. But like I said, she's gained so much confidence in herself through all this.
I haven't gone through a dyeing my hair blue phase yet. Maybe it's time.
No, Bluebeard is kind of Chloe's thing.
Chloe never used to care when I borrowed her toothbrush.
No, of course not.
Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine.
Yeah, but that's
And
that's
hygiene.
literally the most easiest decision in the game. You don't even have to rewind it. Well, I didn't have to.
What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
Doesn't mention that Joyce bought her a toothbrush. Like, she doesn't fare well, so that's another fail of continuity, unfortunately.
Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids.
That's another thing.
Serious flashback.
The pirate towels, the pirate outfit probably is still around. Rachel has to have seen this.
No way. That's the blueprint
don't
saved
think-
Monday in Joyce's
I'm,
room.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think it pushed her into the scenarios she found herself in. At least one of them. I believe one of them wasn't on her, what's the word, acceptance?
Nobody in this town has a fucking clue as to what's happening. Or do they?
No.
I better not go in there. David might be in bed. Ew.
Yes.
For everybody else in the neighborhood, it's just another morning.
I keep forgetting I have other keys that I can use to move when the camera's not like rotated and everything. Oh, I am dorking out right now, dude. I am sorry, everybody. I don't mean to, but can't help it. My bad. Okay. They don't actually mention the other pictures that are there.
Joyce looks so different in her street clothes. Wowza. Chloe still eats the same cereal. So do I.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
I keep
there is-
expecting to see the sky turn red.
It's not. It wasn't like. What's the word? It wasn't like Chloe intended it, I think. But there's just so
Bird, be
much
gone.
of
Fly, you fool.
Max, or the way, like her hair, and the fact they eat the same cereal, and the towels, and the clothes, and it just seems to be so much of Max around. And maybe Rachel knew that. I don't think it kind of was a reason for how things turned out for her and all that, but I wonder if it had some bearing on how far it actually went. And the game actually says that they well, the game certainly says that she had the tattoo put on her. Unless the game is telling us, well, you know, everything can happen at
Chloe and me
once.
would take turns in the swing. We would push each other so hard we'd fly way up in the air. Chloe always wanted to swing all the way around. I always got scared and would jump off before I flew off.
Yeah, that's so Max.
And Chloe is still trying to get high. I wonder how these birds died.